What's going on, y'all? RiverCon02 Dipper here. Before the video gets kicked in all the way, I probably don't seem as enthusiastic as I normally do because I am dead. Okay, I'm drained completely. You guys are gonna know why here in a minute, but I just want to go ahead and say that. But so yeah, let's jump right into this. We gotta pack a lip first. I almost forgot to. Still haven't covered straight. Yes sir, yes sir. 10-4, buddy. I'm putting it in on the right side. I'm craving a dip so bad today. So, this weekend was crazy. It started on a Friday for me. I met up with my buddies. Friday at about 7. Yeah. And we went off into the woods up there at the bowl. If y'all know, for those of y'all who know what the bowl is, we was at the bowl. And my buddy Gage done had his 16th birthday, right? That Thursday. So we was throwing down, I tell you what. I get there, first thing I started drinking, right? A Natty Rush. This thing was like this big, right? It's like a beer version of a Four Loko. I drank that 15 minutes. Then we burned, and then I drank about 4 more beers, and then I drank 4 tall boys. And about half a thing of bootlegger. And a couple sips out of Four Loko. But that's it. That's all I had, right? And it was like a family reunion, man. Except for some of them not being there, but I'm telling you, man, most of my buddies were there that I ain't seen in like 2 months, and most of them I hadn't drank with them in almost a year. I hadn't hung out with them and had a good time with them in forever. And we got back together, man. It was awesome. Because they was all the same way that I remember them. I'm the same way they remember them. We was all having a good time, man. And, we was there until about 2 in the morning. There's just one point in it. I was like drunk as a motherfucker, right? And I thought we was about to get into a fight. Cause I remember, I think I was over by Jacob, and Gage walked over to talk to some other people. And I think I overheard, or I'm even getting wood, and I was putting wood on the fire, and I overheard this, but I heard, Gage Bryan, I want to fight you, or something like that. And I heard Gage's name, and I heard fighting you. And I was like, what? And I looked at Jacob, and Jacob was already walking over there, and I started walking over there. And we was standing there, and and then Gage was like, I was like, Gage, we about to fight? He was like, no, he's just joking around. I'm like, oh, okay. And then we was walking around. Me and Jake, we was drinking beer. We walk around like this. Behind Gage after that for about 30 minutes because we thought somebody was going to try to fight him. Yeah. But I would throw down for Gage, yeah. And Jacob. And all my other buddies. Actually on my Instagram, RiverCon_Dipper, y'all can go see the picture of the fire that we had. The fire was really big. I didn't jump in it this time. No. The fire was big. It was like 10 foot tall top. 10 foot tall fire. But then Saturday came. Oh, and I also slept in the back of Gage's truck. I slept in the back of his truck, and it was like 20 degrees outside. It was cold. Then we drove home, and I rode with Austin, and Gage went the back way to his house. Austin went the normal way, and like, it took us like an hour to get to Gage's house, and we was like 10 minutes down the road. I don't know what happened. And then right before, like, we was on the road, there's this road, and then there's Gage's road right here, and we was coming down this way, and Gage was coming down this way at the exact same time, and we met right there in the middle. We got there at the exact same time. I don't know how. But, then we went and passed out in his house and stuff. But, then Saturday was here. Okay, it's Saturday now. And, Reaver done dropped $20 on 2 18-packs. And it was like 1 in the evening. And so then we loaded everything up, loaded the four-wheeler up, went up to the satellite. I brought my pistol with me too. Brought my revolver. And we get up there and stuff, and we're getting everything set up, and we start busting open beers that I found from like 2 months ago, or from this summer actually. And I started busting them open. I drank 4, and then Gage came back with the 2 18s, right? Because we had to go and pick up and drop off each other, right? And then it was me, Jacob, Rylan, Matthew, Gage, and Paulette. That was it. It was just us 7, right? Like, Friday was the big party where everybody was there, right? Saturday was the brothers party, right? You know, like the good close friends party, right? Not saying nobody else there wasn't my brother or nothing like that, but this was like the original, because it really, people that was missing was Bryce and Dawson. We did, if we would have had them there, and cause like we started camping, and it was me, Gage, Bryce, and Jacob. Then Dawson came on. You know, Dawson's been my friend since I was in 1st grade. So is Bryce. Bryce has been my buddy forever. And I've known Gage for 4 or 5 years now. Jacob too. First time I ever went camping and got drunk was behind Rainbow City Park. And we got drunk back there, but then anyway, but we were out there, you know, we were having a good time. I drank like 13 Natural Light, okay, by like 3 in the morning, and I didn't get drunk. What? Okay, I used to be a big drinker. I used to be able to put down about an 18-pack by myself, and like have some Fireball on top of that, and not get drunk, or get a little buzzed. I didn't even get buzzed. I think it's because I drank 2 nights in a row, and my alcohol system kicked in. My alcoholic, you know, the caveman kicked in me. Alright. But and if y'all also want to see, I went caveman. If y'all follow me if y'all go on it on my Instagram, I went caveman. I went full caveman, and you watch that video, you're gonna know why. And that's one only time I got knocked out is when I got hit in the head with a log too. Y'all understand that. But anyway, so we're out there, and then it started raining about 11, and then about 1 o'clock rolls around. Jacob and Rylan and Matthew, we all got up and got a fire going. It's pouring rain. Just raining, man. And we got a fire going somehow. I don't know how. They stayed there till about 2, and they left. It was me, Gage, and Paulette. And Paulette and Gage had the tent. And I stayed out there about an hour, and I was putting down my 4 more beers, so it was about 3 in the morning at this point. And then they let me go in their tent with them, and Gage threw me a dang sleeping bag, because I didn't have one. I had 2 shirts on, 2 pullovers, and then I had on another thick Carhartt jacket on top of that. And I was soaked still, like all the way through. And it was like 20 degrees, man. It was cold. I was thinking about sleeping inside of this hollowed out tree that I found. I was gonna sleep in there because I was so cold and wet, and it was awful. Like, and then I went in there and I laid down for about another hour. It was about 4 in the morning now, and I went to sleep for about 15 minutes at a time. I had about 30 different dreams. I'd go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep, wake up, and then 6 in the morning came around, and then we left. And on the way back, we ended up running into some dude, right? And Gage pulls off on the side of the trail. Cause heck, the trail ain't no big, but like one side of a road. The trail's small. One car can only go through there at a time. And I hop off, and I got my pistol with me. I got him handling my pistol, alright? And then this dude pulls up beside me and he's like, "Y'all got a permit to be here?" I was like, "Permit?" He said, "Yeah, Miss Portwood. She only signed like 2 or 3 permits. Y'all got one to be up here?" And I think he thinks we was hunting, not camping. And I said, "I didn't know we supposed to have a permit to be up here." He's like, "Yeah, if the game warden catch y'all up here, y'all gonna be prosecuted." And then, I kind of pulled my gun out and I was holding it beside my leg. And then it was like, "Alright, well, I'll see y'all, no big deal." And then we hopped on the 4-wheeler, and we had this 4-wheeler loaded down, right? And the back, the little back rack on the 4-wheeler, Gage and me bolted a suitcase to it to put our snacks in. He had 3 sleeping bags on top of that. I was sitting on top of those 3 sleeping bags. Paulette was sitting behind Gage, and Gage was driving. We're sitting the 4-wheeler's facing this way, and I'm sitting on it this way, alright? And I'm holding on to a rope. I'm riding it like this, alright? And, like, we hit this one spot, and we was probably doing about 20, and we hit a rock or something, and I went, whew, and I went back, and I landed on the side, and dang broke my gun, and it was awful. And, dude, my hands were swollen twice the size they are now from being so cold. And I was so wet. I put my hands in my pockets to try to keep them warm, and I woke up and I had wrinkles on my fingers. And it was awful, man. Like, it was awful. But, I mean, I had the option to leave at 1 in the morning, but I wasn't going to leave Paulette and Gage up there without a gun, or leave them, period. I mean, that's shitty, to be honest. Not talking about y'all guys. Not talking about y'all. I'm just saying I was basically the last person there. I was the last person with a gun there. I mean, y'all know. Y'all been up there. Them woods are scary. I wouldn't stay in them woods by myself, even with a gun. But I couldn't leave them up there, man. But anyway, that's how my weekend went. Anyway, y'all, that's how my weekend went. Almost died like 2 times. But I'll see y'all again on the next one. I thought I'd just come here and tell y'all that. See you on the next one. Y'all like and subscribe. Comment for some stuff. Next video, I'll be reading the comments from last video. So, yeah. Don't think I forget about y'all. Alright, see you on the next one. Yeah.